La 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 la.
I live to serve. More Walker.
Greetings, mortal. Order shall be restored.
It would be my pleasure to help you. You honor me with your attention. This
Yeah.
realm offers infinite
Anybody on?
opportunities.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, it was on mute.
That's number one. No, do mute. Now just doing what do you call those? The mystic stuff. I'm surprised we didn't get wiped. That one of the bosses does a AOE, tons of them. So what are you doing now?
Just stuff. Did you want to do a mythic too?
You're not geared for it, to be honest with you. You're way under geared.
Because I was able to complete the mythic yesterday.
Yeah, but we were doing like mythic zeros for that.
Yeah, but because our healer was under geared at 138.
It's like it starts scaling substantially past mythic zero. Even though the numbers are small, like from 164, and like normally the gear that drops there is 184, and then it goes at 187. But if you ever notice the power, like even though the numbers are small, but you're getting close though with the gear that you got.
Well, you saw like how long I survived when we had no healer up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just difficult. Trust me, you'll figure it out as you start doing mythics. The higher the rankings. It's like for me, I could do mythic 5 pretty easy. As long as I got a good group and everybody's comparable in team.
Mm-hmm.
But when I start doing like mythic 7, which is most teams that I've been into, they've been complete. It's just the most you have. It's not only about being properly geared, which is part of it, but you have to understand the mechanic. Most people don't.
Yeah.
Don't follow the
The
mechanic.
Arbiter sees all truths.
You'll get there, and don't rush it. What are you gonna do once you're geared? Like nothing. It's the part of the fun is gearing up and gradually progressing in the game. To me, somebody who buys their, like sometimes you get players that buy all the stuff from a Chinese farmer and they pay a few $100s to have their character geared up and they don't even know what to do with it because they don't know how to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like cheating. If it was for me, what I would have done with WoW, instead of putting all these levels, like from 1 to 100 or whatever, I would have kept it at like 50 or 60, like the way it was in vanilla. Do is gradually every you and then you bring out new set gear that progressively gets a little bit more powerful. Instead of the way they do it now, it's just there's so much beautiful content when it comes to the storyline, especially from it explains like the entire world, why things are the way they are. That's to me, that's a good chunk of the value of the game.
Well, I know. It's just that people want that cookie cutter gameplay.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then you get to the end, and then you got epics everything, but then you can't accomplish stuff because you don't know how to play your tune, right? And then they get frustrated because they can't progress any further.
Yeah.
Just ruin the game. It's like you're buying a brand new game. You know, you get the cheat codes. You know, after playing it for like a day or two, you just got bored with it.
I got the best prices you can find out here.
Have you been doing your Torghast?
If there's nothing else, then
No, I haven't started Torghast yet.
Recommend
Welcome,
you do that,
my
'cause
fellow doomed friend.
you can only do them
We
once,
face the unending.
once a week. The Soul Ash,
Yeah.
and you have like a
Darkest
cap.
greetings,
Basically, the
Mordor
cap is
Walker.
like a soft cap
Mm-hmm.
of how high you can get per given run, and a lot of it depended on your gear to some extent. So let's say me, I'm like around 200 in gear score. So and then you get 2 wings every week. So at 200, I can do level 6 relatively with some challenge. So then each wing will give you 200 Soul Ash. So that's 400 a week, assuming that I stay constant with my levels. The higher your gear score, the higher the level you can go. There's a cap of eight levels right now. Right? So when you're doing your legendary quest, you're gonna need Soul Ash to craft it, and you need Soul Ash to level it up. So you need at least, I think, around 5,000 or 6,000 Soul Ash to have it max level. And that alone, assuming if you're persistent with it, it'll take you maybe 1 or 2 months to max it out at least. It took me almost a month just to get the bare bones level, like the 190.
Yeah.
So the sooner you can get into that, the better. I think it's reliant also on your campaign. You have to get to about level chapter 7 before that even opens up. So you might want to focus on that too. It's a very powerful legendary, actually.
But I don't know if it's changed. But last time I was on the auction, I was looking for legendary pieces. It wasn't past like level
You'll need
2.
to wait your turn for torment.
Well, the way it works here is I think you have to get up to chapter 7 in your Covenant campaign. That's when the Torghast opens up. And then it's a quest chain that you have to go through. It took me about 2 days. I think, to do it
Revendreth
myself.
is a servant.
I think the
of
average
truth.
player could probably do it in about maybe 3 or 4 days.
Mm.
Somewhat persistent with it, and but after that is the farming the Soul Ash. It's not easy, and because everybody's like so advanced right now in the game, almost everybody's doing like level 8, and you're trying to find a party to if you don't have those levels opened up already, there's no way you can party with them because you're locked out.
Yeah.
So you're basically gonna have to do it alone. Like right now, I'm at level 6. Where I struggle finding parties to get into it. I had to do the first 5 levels myself. And when you're soloing, it takes like 30 to 45 minutes to finish a whole run. It's not easy. So, but if you do it level 1, you know, when you're a little bit over geared, it's not that hard. You can do it like in 30 minutes. But you're gonna get less Soul Ash every run, and you can only basically do it two wings a week. So the longer you wait, the longer you're gonna wait for the legendary.
Revendreth will endure.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the hardest parts of the game is somewhat farming those soul binds and the legendary powers.
Oh yeah.
That's a pain in the butt, man.
Why would anyone walk anywhere? Remember, a safe
So what? So you said you got painting done and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I finished my fence, which I did 2 sides out of the 4 that needed to be worked on. So those are done. So technically the whole fence is done. I did that about like 2 weeks ago. And right now I'm I got about 2 days of painting left. So I got one guy helping me out that I'm paying.
Okay.
He's doing about maybe 3/4 of the work, and I'm doing the other 4. Mostly doing the detail work just to make it doesn't really get fucked up, right? You know, because so basically what I have him doing, he's doing like the front work of like the painting the sides and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, hold on, you know, okay, you start with the main color first. So if you can basically go over, it's no big deal, man. We're gonna use the other color to paint over it.
The Venthir, who are
Anyway,
supposed to
right?
absolve these souls, are
So,
driven mad
so
by the
now
light.
The house is basically
Return
painted
the
like
neglected
color,
souls
which is
to
a
my
light
collector.
gray. Starting to do the trimming, and there's some areas that are a little bit off. Some paints, sometimes you have a little bit of work with the paint. To do the nice edges.
Once I had power.
Doors. But
This
some of those,
wretched place is
brush.
beneath my station.
So they're thinner, and that's how I'm getting around the edge. So it's like it doesn't look all messy. So I'm doing that myself. It's okay, it's almost done. Coming out nice. And then once that's done, I just have to kind of like oversee the
power,
first stuff to make sure they're not gonna try to swindle me on the cheap construction. I'm trying to find some asphalt shingles that are like reflective material, so it reflects sunlight, and so my AC bill won't get out of hand.
Okay.
There's quite a bit of stuff to it when you want. Yeah, I've had it for almost 20 years. The thing is kind of getting out of hand. The housing prices are kind of getting like very expensive. When I first got my house, almost 18 years ago, I bought it for $100,000 in the country, right? And then until last year, the house was worth about 200, and now it's worth about 280. It went up like $80,000 in 1 year.
Wow.
So it's happening mostly in the big cities, like in the States.
You will heed my
It gets me
words.
that young guys like you are gonna have a hell of a hard time. Because you start getting out of your reach. When I was doing the calculations the other think about it, say house is like 280. 280,000. And you divide that, assuming there's no taxes, no insurance, no maintenance cost, no. Just dividing the $280,000 by 30 years and 12 months in a year. Payment alone is about 7% interest. You start adding insurance on that, you're looking at taxes. Think about it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so we got 780 plus 500. So, So that's like 1280. Right, so that's the house, the taxes and insurance. But that's not including finance charges, because you have to pay the interest now. So once you start doing the interest, let's say you're doing at least about $300. So that's it's about almost $1,600. And on top of that, you have to do utilities like light, water, sewer, you name it. So you're looking at almost $2,000. Just and then when you're earning money, so to save that money, you have to pay Uncle Sam his 15% cut.
Yeah.
So in reality, instead of costing you $2,000 a month, it's more like it's costing you almost $40.
Nowhere to hide!
Even rents in general. How's it in Canada? Are things going like sky high in prices?
I haven't really noticed much here.
Yeah, you're in Madison. I forgot. It's the other guys in Canada. Cause I know like in some parts of Canada, like I think it's Calgary, got a lot of Chinese going in.
Oh yeah.
And it's causing real estate prices in some areas of Canada to get like. So what I've noticed when I was in California for a while, you have people that are like 2 or 3 families in a small house. They're sharing it. Or you start having what they call. They have a single person and they're renting like. It's crazy. My case, mine's like around 1,300 square feet. It's a small house.
The darkness has found me.
Yeah, when I was young, the houses were cheap. You could pay a house like in about 10 or 15 years at most. Not anymore.
Sorry, just multitasking here.
That's okay. Just venting. My case, it just bothers me to think about the way life is now compared to the way it was like 40.
Oh yeah.
This wretched place is beneath my station.
Well done. These souls will be absolved in due time.
Here we go. I made a group for 0.
Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Well, everyone's I level 200, so it should be okay.
Oh, it should be. Yeah, sometimes you got a bunch of TPS like mages and stuff. You got like, let's say 3 or 4 of them without a tank, and they can solo them.
Like last night, after you left. We got to the second to last boss, and almost everyone left, and we reformed the group, so that was good.
And people don't want to get back in once they start getting past 2, it's because of the timers. It's rare when you find people who want to go in when you get a mythic plus that's like already started. Like, they don't want to waste their time.
For you, I offer only the finest.
I mean, if I was you,
Until our next-
every time you do a Mythic Plus level 2 or higher, you're gonna get Valor points. It's like 150 points. Yeah, I would save them until the next patch comes out. Because whatever Mythic gear you have now, by the time the next patch comes around, it's gonna be trash. So I think that's basically what I'm doing. I'm saving off all my Valor and because they're gonna add more chapters to the storyline. And when they add more chapters to the storyline, they're gonna have a city here that you can upgrade to. I think it's gonna start around like level 200, and then you can upgrade it to about 236 or something like that. So, and then the same thing's gonna happen here. So it's better to save them, you know, and be able to get a good use out of it for maybe 6 months instead of maybe 2-3 months.
What?
Strength means everything to the Maldraxi. Prove that none can match you in the arena.
Someone just left my group because they were too lazy to get summons.
Yeah. You're making it convenient for them. That's why I don't like pods. Earlier I was doing one of my my dailies when it comes to quests, and because I got tired of healing, so I went to tank it. I'm not the best of tanks, but I'm over geared for it because I was doing just the regular one, and because I wasn't making the run as efficient as possible, the healer, which was under geared, did not have to heal me, was complaining about it. I almost kicked him out. You put it up for a vote, the other ones don't want it, okay, abandon the, you get your own run, find yourself another tank. That's the benefit about being a healer or being a tank, you got a lot of food. Even though I don't like doing that too often, but I do when people are assholes. It is crazy though, because you're doing them a favor and they still complain about it.
Yeah.
Welcome, one and all, to the Theater of Pain! It seems these upstarts think they can compete with the best combatants in all of Maldraxxus! Ha! I'll believe it when I see it! Either way, this should prove entertaining! Bring in the challengers!
I need a target. I need a target. I do sail here.
So what are your plans for the day?
Just probably play for like another hour, maybe or two at most. And then after that, I'll probably just watch a
Let
movie.
the bloodshed
Being unemployed,
begin!
I got so much time on my hands. I'll probably be like this for like another month or two, and then I'll really seriously start looking for work. Even though I am looking for work, but I'm not really putting a lot of effort behind it. Because right now, mostly I'm just taking care of the house.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will not have time. You know, sometimes you get too busy with work, and you don't have time to take care of other things you always wanted to.
Mortal strike.
So now I've got tons of time, so I'm taking care of all the stuff that I wanted to do for years.
No! I will not be
Might do a little bit of traveling once all this is done.
Searing death.
I haven't done that. So the only thing is that that's a little bit off right now is that a lot of places don't let you visit unless you're a report. I was thinking about going to probably Thailand or Philippines.
That sounds fun. Exciting.
Yeah, I know some people in the Philippines, and it's like super cheap to go visit.
But what about with the COVID going on?
Well, the United States is one of the worst culprits when it comes to Corona.
I thought India was pretty bad on that.
Well, not compared to the U.S. We have more cases than India, and we have much less population.
How unexpected!
Now, another thing I kind of give you an overview, because again, I was working.
Now that the preliminaries
A lot of that stuff is way
trials can
like,
begin!
when it comes to Corona. Like the mortality rate, or to get infected for starters, and mortality rate is less than 0.5%. So you got a higher chance of dying from a regular flu than you do dying from Corona. But this is just my opinion, right? Because, you know, it's just my take on what I'm seeing. Back in 2007, you had that economic fiasco that occurred, and you got President Bush and Obama did a huge amount of stimulus to try to get the economy up and running. And so what happens is that you have to borrow a lot of money. And now that money is basically coming due,
Withering discharge.
which is an IOU. And well, guess what? The IOU just came due, and we have to figure out a way to pay it. And that's the reason why they're doing all this stimulus. Right? They're doing all this stimulus, but they had to figure out a way to hide it, to justify all the like trillions and trillions of dollars of money printing that's going on.
Withering discharge.
Yeah.
Withering discharge.
So, and what better way to hide it than Corona. Blame it on Corona. You shut down the economy and tell people, hey, we have to shut down the economy because otherwise the whole world's gonna get sick and we're gonna have like
Withering
thousands
discharge.
and thousands of people dying. Like they over exaggerated the mortality rate. And I mean excessively over exaggerated. To convince people to stay home. And then now that they convinced all those people to stay home, the economy is in shambles. You got tons of people unemployed.
Yeah.
So now that people are hurting, the government, if the people start asking the government for assistance, hey, we're unemployed for a year or whatever because we work, everything's shut down. The government gives them unemployment benefits, companies start going under, government starts bailing out companies, blaming it on Corona. But in reality, the problem was not Corona. They hit it with Corona. That makes sense?
I guess.
Yeah. This happened multiple times already in history. Like the first time with the savings and loan scandal around time of Ronald Reagan in the 1980s. That was the first time that it happened. And then the second time was back in the dot-com bubble, 2000. And the next time after that was 2007. And then this is the fourth time this happened. So they give people all these stimulus checks, I mean citizens, but the citizens are only getting maybe 5-10% of all the money that's being allocated to the problem. But ultimately the people that end up paying for it is the taxpayer. They think, oh, we're getting all this free money, yippee, you know, without realizing that ultimately it's the taxpayers who's footing the bill for all the money printing that's going on. Remember what I told you about the housing prices like going up like crazy? That's part of the reason why. Because all the money printing that's going on. And it's gonna get super expensive to be able to buy cars, it's gonna get expensive to buy houses, and etc, etc, etc. Even food's going up. Like way back in the day, when I used to go buy some I used to go to H-E-B, which is a local grocery store.
Withering
Very big
discharge.
chain. And you could buy like a cheesecake. Like a whole cheesecake, right? Cost you like $8. You can really stuff yourself eating all that cheesecake, right? Because it was cheap. Now the prices have gotten so expensive that if you bought the whole cake, it'll easily cost you over $25, $30 roughly in that price range. So when it used to cost you $8, now the same thing's costing you almost $30.
Oh my god.
Well, if they made an entire cake and sold it to people at those prices, people will not buy it. So you know what they're doing? They're selling you half a cheesecake, a fourth of a cheesecake, an eighth of a cheesecake. And you look at
They're filling it with sawdust.
well, not that bad. You know, this is not China. No, but what's happening is that they're selling you these slices, right, for about $3 a slice. It's like about an eighth of a cheesecake. And I think about it, it's like, oh my god. And people are so oblivious to what's going on. They know they're hurting, but they don't know why. They don't know why they're hurting. I know why, because one of my degrees is in economics.
Yeah.
I keep track of this stuff.
Heck, I heard that our dollar, the Canadian dollar, is getting up there.
It's getting strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the dollar is devaluing. But the thing about it is always that even the Canadian dollar is losing value, like all other currencies.
Our Canadian dollar is losing value?
Yeah, I'm talking when you compare it to like food, or when you compare it to housing. Like let's say you look at the cost of stuff like every 5 years. Okay, how much Canadian dollars would it cost you to buy, let's say, a car?
Yeah.
5 years ago versus now. I can guarantee you buy like a comparable you're paying more Canadian dollars than you were 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I call inflation. Your Canadian
what's
dollar
up,
losing value.
Spooky?
Even though compared to the dollar, it's gotten stronger. But if you compare it to a consumable, like electricity or water or food in general, like gasoline and stuff, it's all currencies are losing value, and that's the main reason why the cryptos are all going up. Think about it this way, right? When a country gets in trouble and they owe too much money to people, the first thing that they start to do is to start to print currency. And the country that does that the most is the United States, because we have the federal, the United States dollar is the world reserve currency. In other countries, if they want to run their operations, they have to have dollars, because oil is based on the petrodollar, the US dollar. Like Canada, if you want to buy oil, you have to have dollars first before you can buy the oil, because they won't sell it to you in currency. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, so what we do is that we import more than what we export. The only thing that we export in the U.S. in mass quantities is dollars. So let's say Canada, I'm just making up a scenario. Let's say you sold us cars, right? And then and you have a trade surplus with the U.S. So that means more dollars go to Canada than Canadian dollars come to the U.S. So in that case, Canada has a trade surplus against the U.S. Okay, so what does Canada do with that trade surplus in dollars? Well, they use that to buy oil, because they need the dollar to buy oil.
Yeah.
Make sense? Okay. So so when it comes to the United States, we can basically print inflation and give it to other people. Because when Canada buys all these dollars, or they get all these dollars and they're hoarding it because they're going to use it for later use, all that dollar over time is devaluing itself, and you can buy less tomorrow than what you can.
But I want the monopoly printed money.
Now let me give you a scenario with crypto, which is different. Well, not all crypto, but most, like, I'll say like half of the cryptos, right? And I'm just giving an example.
Necrotic cold phone.
There's certain cryptos, like Litecoin, Bitcoin, and there's a handful of other ones. They have a finite number of coins. I think Bitcoin has about 21 million coins that will ever be produced at any one point. Litecoin is about so that means it doesn't matter how much time passes by, you will only have so many coins ever get mined. Once they all get mined, that's it. No more coin. But that's not true with currencies, like the US dollar, the Canadian dollar, or any currency in general.
But what about bitcoins? Like, aren't they adding more?
Not quite. I'll explain. That's kind of what I'm trying to explain. Bitcoin has a cap, and that cap is not going to get reached until like maybe 20, right? But as the years go by, the number of coins that get mined per year. Okay, so that means as the years go by, the technology is better. But to mine the last coins, it's going to get progressively and exponentially harder and harder and harder to mine all the last coins. But assuming that after you mine all the coins, which is they have a cap on it, there's no more coins that can be produced because there's a cap on it.
Mm-hmm.
Beware.
But that's not true with the US dollar. That's not true with the Canadian dollar. You can print as much as you want.
Yeah.
So what people are doing is says, hell no, I'm not gonna work and then just to have my purchasing power as time goes by. So what they're doing is that they're buying these cryptos that cannot be devalued by the government. Because they have a hard cap on it, right? So, like, let's say right now you got 1,000 Bitcoin distance, but you got $1,000.
Necrotic
Assuming that
Overload.
every dollar was, how much is each Bitcoin worth? $1. Just assuming that only the U.S. is buying it, right?
Yeah.
So let's say the U.S. inflates currency because they print. Now you have, instead of $1,000 and 1,000 Bitcoin, now you have $10,000 and 1,000
I can't attack that.
half of Bitcoin. So how much is each Bitcoin worth if every dollar goes after Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? Okay. So if countries like the U.S. and in Europe and Canada and Japan and South Korea and et cetera, number of countries are participating. It's not the U.S. just the U.S. anymore, and it's there's currencies all over the world. They're running after the Bitcoin. Basically, make sense?
Yeah.
Competing against the US dollar. But there's only 21 million Bitcoins in existence. And you got trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, US, Mexican peso, the Spanish peso, the German mark, the Japanese yen, the yuan, Indian dinar, the Iraqi dinar, the dinar, Iraqi dinar, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got all these currencies. They're getting themselves into Bitcoin, and that's the reason why Bitcoin's hitting. And the more currency they print, the higher the price of Bitcoin. So you being a young guy, if you think about it long term, I'm not saying within a month, a week, a year, 2 years, 3 years. But I'm talking long term, let's say 10 years, 15 years. It would probably be a smart idea to invest in some of the more, because I don't think they're gonna, the big ones like Ethereum, Bitcoin, they're not gonna go away. Make sense? And they're only gonna raise up in value. More currency the government print, which they will, the more valuable the coins will become. Because right now, in the United States, it's only about 10% of the adults are buying it. And we're among the biggest purchasers of the Bitcoin, aside from China. Right? I think those are the two countries that are buying the most. And in Europe, it's about roughly about 5%. What happens when more people jump on the bandwagon?
Your souls are mine.
Because initially, it was mostly the nerds buying it, and then eventually the Joe and Susan of the U.S. and around the world, like,
Spectral Reach.
Sorry, we're
Fine.
just focusing on this boss.
okay. But now you start getting institutional investors going in. Elon Musk with Tesla bought like $1 billion
Spectral Reach.
months ago, I think.
Spectral
And they're
Reach.
gonna have Charles Schwab,
Spectral
you know,
Reach.
E-Trade, Ameritrade, and et cetera, et cetera. There are a lot of these institutional banks like Chase, Citibank, Wells Fargo's of the world, Bank of China are buying it. What do you think is gonna happen with crypto and all these big institutions? It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
So if people buy it and then you do it slowly, gradually over time, and the ones that are getting into it now, but you have to be willing to ride out the roller coaster ride. Because let's say you buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin now,
Yeah.
but if you're willing to wait 10 years, at $100,000, and Make sense?
Down. Looks
Yeah,
like
makes,
we might have some real
a lot of sense,
contenders
yeah.
here.
Yeah. So, I think the only thing that would get people out of buying that stuff is that the currencies are gonna have to get hacked. Hey, I don't know if that's possible, to be honest with you. Some people claiming that a lot of these currencies, cryptos, are not. I don't know how that works because almost every program that I ever heard about is hackable. But there might be a way of doing it. Who knows? Because I'm not a programmer. Like right now, mostly what I'm investing in, aside from a little bit of crypto, is that I'm buying like some of these EVs. The reason why I like Lucid personally is because they surpassed Tesla by about 20%. So they have better technology. They're not producing cars yet, but they're supposed to pump out the first starting off. And because of they have better technology, I think it will do well. Because from my experience or from my knowledge, the internal combustion engine, that's going to get phased out in about the next 10 to 20 years. And the main reason why is because the governments are pushing forward.
I need a target. I do not have a target.
So there's companies that are saying that in the next 10 years they're not going to manufacture any more gasoline. But I think what's going to happen also is that you have countries like the United States and many parts of Europe.
Okay, so there's this paladin that got a ring update, okay, for me.
I need a target.
And he disenchanted it right in front of me.
I need to target something first.
Oh man. So somebody else could have used it, but he just decided to disenchant it.
Yeah.
It's like messed up, but it's his ring, I guess. It's the way it is, it's the way people are. That's also part of the reason that the United States is beginning to slide in the world power status. Same thing with a lot of countries.
They want to disenchant it?
No, but is that type of attitude that people have? You know, is that I mean, that's just a little example. There's a speech in Spanish. It's un mexicano. Que sus papás son de Japón y se vinieron de Japón a los Estados Unidos. Me imagino que durante la Segunda Guerra Mundial, escapando la guerra en Japón.
I am out of range.
La inclusión que tuvieron en los Estados Unidos. Porque aquí los tenían en
Demoralizing
Entonces estos
shout.
japoneses no querían vivir en Japón porque los estaban bombardeando. No querían vivir en los Estados Unidos porque los metieron en prisión. Vivir
I do not have a target.
en México.
I cannot attack that
En ese
target.
caso,
I need to target something first.
su mamá y su papá, no hablando español, porque eran japoneses nativos, fueron a México porque...
I'm not very good at Spanish.
Oh, I thought you were Spanish. Okay, I'll switch it to English then. But there's a Spanish
I do not have a target.
speech about the Japanese
Okay.
whose mother and father are full-blooded
I need a target.
Japanese. They fled Japan
not
because
have
of
a
World War II. Right. So when they went to Mexico, they fled the war in Japan because they didn't stay in the U.S. is because they were being put into Christian camps. So eventually they ended up in Mexico even though they didn't speak
I
any
need a
Spanish.
target.
So then they have a
I
son
need
or
to target something first.
and then they send that kid to Japanese schools in Japan. But technically the son is a Mexican national now. So now the guy, that man, the young boy, right, he speaks Spanish fluently and he speaks Japanese fluently, but he was educated with the Japanese system.
You had best make
And then he's given a presentation to the Mexican population and saying, you know what? Mexico is a very wealthy country.
Oppressive banner.
And people just look at him as well. Who would you say that? In what rank do they have? States, what rank?
Match my strength.
Germany, or not Japan, or China?
Massive please.
Mexico's like almost like a third world country in some ways.
Massive please.
How would you say that Mexico is a very rich country? Well, let me explain what I mean by
Everyone
that.
has to start somewhere.
Mexico produces so much barrels of oil a year. Think about it, like Mexico's
thought-
rich.
I thought Saudi Arabia made a lot of oil.
Well, yes, but Mexico too. Mexico's not. People don't talk about Mexico. Mexico is a very wealthy country when it comes to natural resources. They extract silver. They're rich in gems, rubies and sapphires and emeralds and stuff like that. They're very wealthy when it
Massive
comes.
please.
Same thing with
Massive
But
please.
the thing is that I find that they get used quite a bit.
well, yeah, they do, but that's what the Japanese guy was trying to explain to him, right? Because the problem with the Mexican people, I'm not saying everybody, I'm just, using a very broad brush, right? Don't think I'm trashing the media, but I have to be, me as a Latino, I'm honest
Demoralizing shout. Deafening
about
crash.
my own people.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a Latino born in the U.S., but my mentality is of Latin American.
Yeah.
And Latinos in south of the border have a very different mindset, right? And he was telling the Mexican people, Mexico has every resource to become a world power. Why are they not a world power if they have all these resources? They're surrounded by oceans on both sides. They got forests, in Mexico. Got, a bunch of rivers and mountains that fresh water. It doesn't snow anywhere near as much as in Japan. In Japan, it snows for about 4 months a year. So that means you can't produce almost anything 4 months out of the year when it comes to agriculture. Well, guess what? Mexico doesn't have to go through that. Mexico has these ruins like from the Mayas, the Incas, the Olmecas, the Toltecas, the historical sites. That you got tons of tourists that go visit there all the time. So that means you got lots of money coming in, right? Same thing, they got among the most beautiful beaches in the world, like Cozumel, and you got Puerto Vallarta, Acapulco, Veracruz, you got Baja California, you got Cabo San Lucas, etc., etc. I've been to Mexico. Got very beautiful places in Mexico. And you got among the best food in the world also when it comes to quality of diet, right? In the diets, like from the north versus the south versus central, east, and west part of the eat very substantially. So they got really good food. And this guy says, so if Mexico has all this wealth, why is Mexico poor? Because it's mindset. Like in Japan, just to kind of give you an example, right?
Hey, thank you for the follow there.
They practice all year round. Not like the U.S., we practice maybe 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
In Japan, they practice all year round.
You're talking about their art, or?
No, baseball. The sport that the United States invented. The baseball game.
I didn't know that they play baseball.
They play baseball, right? But they practice baseball all year round. Not like the U.S., it's like 6 months out of the year, roughly. That's the season, right? But in Japan, they do it all year round. But the way they play is very different. Here we play maybe 10, 14 games a season, and if you advance to like the playoffs, you go to area, by district, a regional, state level, national level, world level, right?
I think it's because of like the way you said Japanese, right?
Yeah, I'm comparing Japan. To be honest, I admire the Japanese substantially. The culture. It's because of the way they do things, the way they think is very different. It's the Japanese learned this from us in the 1950s. So they got it from us.
I think the fact is that that they have to put 100% in everything.
Of course, that's kind of where I'm getting at. Because the Japanese learned it from the United States. Way back in the day, I'm talking about like in the 50s, right? The 40s and the 50s.
Sorry for the
And they
multitasking.
learned from us because
Kelleron.
when World War II
I'm
was
taking
over, like
and
around
listening to him.
1945, both Germany and Japan, their industries were left in shambles. So, and in order to avoid another war, because that's basically what happened to Germany after World War I, they were left to fend for themselves. And on top of that, they had to pay reparations money to England and France for all the cost of the war. And the Germans were literally starving to death, right? That's what led to World War II.
So what you up
Because the
to?
Germans were pissed off, right? And now when World War II ends, again, Germany and Japan, their economies were left in shambles. So the United States takes it upon themselves to help them reconstruct with conditions, right? The conditions in Japan is you will not have another standing army. Same thing happened in Germany. You will not have a standing army. So now in Japan,
Don't land
they
at the army.
completely redid their constitution that they could not have a standing army. Eventually, they were given the right to have a defensive force, and that they did. And it's been like that ever since the war. Now, when the United States sees that Japan is struggling and that Japan is asking for help to help them with their economy, we send a lot of engineers to Japan to help them teach them how to build cars. And initially, they were just building cars for Japan, but the cars were like a joke. I mean, they would rust real easy, they break down all the time. But eventually, because of Japanese discipline, which eventually they learned from the Americans, they became very disciplined. Some of it also carries from the samurai warrior, honor, right? You take pride in what you do. You don't want to dishonor your people, your tribe, your family. So you don't lie, you don't cheat, you don't steal, you don't cut corners. You put your all into everything that you do. That's what helped Japan become very successful in everything that they did. And that's what this guy was trying to tell the people in Mexico. That's what Mexican people need to do. He says, you want to be extraordinary? You know what's the difference between extraordinary and ordinary is? The X part of it. You have to put extra. You don't want to be ordinary. You want to do extra to be extraordinary. Right? And that's the reason why a lot of these Latin American countries and third world countries are so behind countries like
thank you for the
Germany,
like there.
Japan, United States, Israel, and South Korea, is because the mindset of the nation has to change. The sad part about like the US is we lost our focus probably about 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, okay, I barely met you like a few days ago, right, in this guild. But then I go out of my way to try to help out other people in the guild, when it comes to, okay, let's do a few runs, maybe help you get some gear. Because I know if I give to you, maybe with luck, it'll come back to me. Right?
Yeah.
Because if I smile at you, maybe with luck, down the road, you'll smile at me. Right? And we become friends and we help each other out. Because you can do more, you can accomplish more things as a collective that you can do on your own. Because there's no way you can do Mythic 14, 15 keys by yourself. You have to have a team.
That is good and dedicated.
Exactly. And then, kind of like the way it used to be dungeons back in the day, like raids. When you have let's say 2 tanks, and you have, let's say, 4 healers and, let's say, 15 DPS. And then a piece of loot drops. And let's say it's a shield, or it's a chest piece, or it could be a staff or something. And it's an upgrade. And then it says, well, okay, these statistics on this weapon is an ideal for a healer. So you know what? Let's give it to the healer. Or let's say you have a helmet drops, and it says, well, these stats are a little bit more favorable for a tank. But you know what? We're going to assign it to the tank. Because if we have a weak tank or a weak healer, that means nobody's going to get anything in the race. So the first people that used to always get geared is always a tank and always a healer.
Yeah.
It's not the way things are now that everybody fends for themselves and the DPS are like greedy little bastards, right? That they need. It's a no, man. It's like, because if it wasn't for the tank or the healer, you wouldn't be here, right? Right. And then you got a healer that's struggling to heal you, and now you just took the staff to do more DPSs. Come on, buddy. You'll get it next time, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I mean. You know, like it's you, like you're running these instances, and then you're doing it as a team, and instead of one guy says, "Hey, any of you guys need it?" Because otherwise, I'm gonna disenchant it.
Yeah.
Right. It's out of courtesy, right? You do that out of courtesy, but like nowadays, when I'm playing WoW, man, it's like I've been playing WoW for like 12 years now, and I've seen like the quality of players is like down the toilet, man.
That is true.
It's like,
that is true.
You know, it's like, and it's not only in the game, it's like it's also in life in general. It's like nobody gives a damn about anybody else except for.
So Kelleron,
you know, I'm not saying
what are you
everybody's
up
the
to?
same
You've been
way.
pretty
Every
quiet.
so often, you'll find like little jewels in the game, and like people are, like real kind.
Yeah.
They create a real nice community, but overall, the quality of player.
So, yeah, we completed our run.
That's good. No, I helped out the priest earlier, and I gave him like 3 heroic runs. He got like about maybe 5 or 6 pieces of gear. So he's pretty close now to be able to do heroics on his own. I like telling it. Doing your campaigns, because eventually you have to get to Torghast to be able. And Soul Ash, you can only do 2 wings a week.
$136 Warlock? No way.
You got a 136 Warlock going into the Mythics?
That wants to.
We're not taking him. Unless he was a friend or a guild, yeah, we're not taking him. I think they should do the same thing with a Mythic. That unless you make a certain threshold, you can't.
You have my undivided attention. Fortune and wealth to you.
Have you done the world quest today?
Well, I've done a few of them, but there's like a bunch of them I haven't done.
I mean, like the
So
world
it's got-
bosses.
Oh, I did the one in Ardenweald.
Ah.
But that's the only one I haven't. I haven't done the other one, the Maldraxxus yet. Yeah, mostly just do it for the anima. Like anything that gives me anima, those are the ones I prioritize. Or gear and gold. I don't do the ones that rep, you know, that comes gradually over time. Besides, the rep vendors don't give you anything really useful. It's mostly cosmetics.
Yeah. Hey, thank you there for the like. I don't know if my multi-stream chat's working. I just saw a guild name called Double D.
Should have done Triple D.
Or was it Double G?
Yeah, it's like in the old days, I would have a character named Dot, comma Dot.
Dot, comma, dot?
You know why?
Why?
Because when you were in a PvP server, the Horde or the Alliance or your opposite faction, it would be harder to spot you.
Because you can't see the name.
Exactly.
You can't do that no more, eh?
Well, it used to be possible, but I'm talking about like Burning Crusade, right? Like a long time ago. That I would do that because I was a very heavy PvP player, and especially World. It was like people would kill each other all the time in World PvP. You would be questing, and people would wait until you like half dead. Then they would gank you, especially the rogues. And or they would get you to the point that like night. I'm off to finish you. And because if they kill you, you just go recover your corpse. Kills you, then you take weapon damage. So people do that all the time. So for me to be sneaky and not be as visible, I would just put dot, comma, dot. Have to use new. But a lot of that world PvP is mostly gone for the most part because you have to flag yourself PvP to participate, and most people don't do that anymore because they don't want to be bothered while they're questing. And back then, you want to play PvP? That means it's fair game. You can PvP anywhere you want. It was fun, but it would get frustrating sometimes. What drama going on? So let's say you were playing, you were questing, then rogue will gank you, and then what they would do is they put a little camp, like what do you call those, campfire next to your corpse, and they would sit right beside you, and they will stealth. So that means you're getting camped. And then you go recover your corpse. You think that the rogue's gone. Start questing again. Before you know it, boom, they gank you again. And I used to have. What the hell with it? I'm just gonna log out, eat a sandwich, come back, and have an. I would have a rule for myself. I would never do that more than 3 times on somebody. It's a little fun to do that for a little while, but come on, let them enjoy the game. They're trying to level, they're trying to accomplish something. So I think it happened so often that eventually people were complaining to Blizzard and they completely nerfed PvP when it comes to World PvP. It was a mistake. It used to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just gave this guy the rep quests for the runs.
Mm-hmm.
We need a healer for this next one.
What are you doing, like a Mythic 2?
No, it's a Mythic 0 for the weekly quest.
Mm-hmm.
For the rep.
Yeah. Ideally, if you can, when you can, try to do at least.
Do what?
Ideally, when you're doing those Mythic Plus runs, is try to do Mythic 2 or higher, because even if you don't get any gear out of the run, but you get $150 per run.
Well, I'm gonna do a Mythic 2 after this run. Just didn't want to, have a chance of wasting someone's key.
Yeah, doing Mythic 2 or plus.
Friend of the Grummels. He's like you.
The only thing I don't like doing is like when you start doing like Mythic Zeros too often and then you're struggling doing them. You get nothing out of it. Check out my door. Hopefully it's already dry. Yeah, looks like it's almost dry, and my tea ice pops are almost done. Sometimes I like doing that. I put like tea or like lemonade and stuff like that, or free drinks, and I put them in the refrigerator and make icicles out of them. It's cheaper and healthier than buying the stuff in the store.
It's about time we got a healer.
Too far away.
Yeah, just try to do your mythic runs every week so you can get that chest. That sure helps a lot though when you get the chest at least once a week.
I gotta figure out where the halls of Atonement are.
Those are in Bastion, I think, somewhere. So.
Where is
Yeah, it looks like they're in Revenant.
Halls of Atonement?
Yep, they're in Revenant towards the far right on the map.
Okay, far right. Okay, do you see where it says Sinfall?
I got Pridefall, Hamlet, Darkhaven, Castle Nathria, yeah, and Sinfall. What about that place?
How far near there is that? Run.
Exactly towards the opposite side of the map.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I say. If you go from the left all the way to the far right, to the edge of the map.
Oh, okay, I
that's where-
see it. Yeah, I couldn't see it because there's a number over it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know about this mount. Its sales go up depending on where you're turning.
Hmm. I still need to buy a refrigerator. Because right now I got an 18-year-old refrigerator. It's already leaking. I'll buy a cheaper one. Small. You seen the mount that when you do heroics solo? Nope.
Yeah.
No, I'm just wondering if you've seen it. It's like a green worm type of a mount. It's crazy to do like a heroic right now completely by yourself. I try to do it like even normal mode, like the bosses, and I got killed in the first one. So I think you have to be at least about a 210.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are ya?
Hey, good, you guys.
Pretty
Hey,
good.
Mr. Inbar.
Wait.
Oh my god, you just made a little kid cry.
Yeah, my daughter wants to be a future WoW player.
You just messed out on a mythic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait.
So, teach him how to heal so we can heal our dungeons.
I'm doing better. I'm at 154 now, so I'm getting there.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Getting
just saying,
there.
teach your son how to play WoW so he can, play.
Oh, oh yeah. Maybe 10 more years. I think I started playing WoW when I was 14 or 15, so.
How old is he?
She is 4.
Oh, she's 4 now. She's still too young. She can
So-
probably start playing when she hits like maybe 10, 12 years old.
But you know what? Kids nowadays, man, they start playing really young. Like in schools and everything, they teach esports and all that stuff. So
Wait, they're teaching esports in schools?
yeah. At least some electives they do it because right now, man, you can make a living out of this. Especially not WoW, but if you play, I don't know, Fortnite or any one of those games that kids play.
Mm-hmm.
Deadly thrust.
Yeah. But if you guys are gonna run somewhere, whatever, I can tag along if you like.
Yeah, I just started my run.
Oh, it's all good. I'm questing, so all good.
We used to joke about it, like when I was younger playing WoW at the time. I had a friend of mine who said, "You need to help me, so I can help you. So help me help you, so you can help me help you."
So I'm like your
Stuff like
friend.
that, right?
For some odd reason, I heard hump me.
And then he says, "You want to be a pro gamer?" Yeah, so you can go buy the chair and buy the ergonomic keyboard.
You guys doing some keys or regular? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, well, I'm not doing keys, I'm doing regular.
Okay.
I'm just doing my world quests.
Stone breath. Curse of deadly thrust.
I used to know a guy many years ago. They would have his little son play WoW, and he would give him a little zone to go farm like for XP. But he would put him like in a little easy peasy zone, right? So you wouldn't die.
Damn. Maybe farm an item on Epic or something.
Yeah, like let's say, assuming that he's looking for leather, right? His son, stay in this zone. Don't get out of here. Right? Kill all these mobs, and the kid would be, like skinning the animals and pick up all the loot. Something else. That was so funny.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing younger, I was like, I'll never play when I'm older. Look at me now.
I think when I was about 30, in my mid 30s or so. I've been playing a long time, on and off.
Curse of Obliteration. Collect sins. Thrash. Siphon life.
Nothing!
Beware.
Thrash.
Beware.
So how was your day today?
Sorry, I was muted. My dog. So you were asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been good. I played a little earlier with Trix. He helped me out.
Oh,
And yeah, but then my dogs and my daughter, everything came into place. Yeah, the work was really slow today, so it's like, you know, I was supposed to be working, but it's like, nah, you know, might as well, I'm not doing anything, let me play WoW.
Yeah.
Like, literally, man, I had nothing to do, so they're paying me, but, you know, whatever. That's the benefit of working from home.
Yeah.
Collect sins.
New COVID standard.
Yeah, man.
Thrash.
I don't think that's gonna go away for at least another year.
No, I don't think this whole online thing will stop working.
I think it might be the new normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and reason why I say, because I've been talking about this for many years with people. It makes more economic sense to have people work from home and instead.
Thrash.
Yeah, commute, everything, you know, everything just takes place. Obviously, you want to meet a lot of...
just imagine, like, all these big buildings are going to disappear, you know?
The
rent,
master
high
will
rent,
not be questioned.
realtors, you're going to have a bad time too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, all these high-rise buildings for businesses, you know?
Rapid fire.
Yeah, and then you got less traffic on the roads. You don't,
Yeah,
you don't,
exactly.
like me, an hour to and from work. But then you got other companies that do like to really micromanage their people. I work in some of those companies that they want them back in the office because they want to.
Yeah, old school guys, you know, that's like, oh no, I gotta make sure you're efficient and you're...
He says, you know, come on, it's like the money you're saving on square footage per work.
Yeah.
Sit at home in your underwear.
Exactly.
But you think about like how much money a company pays per square footage per employee per year, right? So what if your employees a little bit less efficient, but still all that money, had to worry about all the infrastructure.
Curse of
Right.
Obliteration.
And then you also don't have the restrictions of how many people you can hire, because the restriction would have been space. You don't have enough office space to put everybody in there, right?
Collect sins. Thrash. Siphon life. Collect
That's kind of what I'm trying to see if I can find myself as a place that I can work from home.
Beware.
Thrash.
Beware.
We'll get to 250 more. Like anima.
Curse of Obliteration. Deadly Thrust. Jagged Swipe. Deadly Thrust. Curse of Obliteration. Deadly Thrust. Jagged Swipe. Deadly Obliteration. Jagged Swipe.
Too far away.
Curse of Obliteration. Deadly Thrust. Deadly Thrust.
I don't.
They're gonna make it easier
Curse of
for us to
Obliteration.
fly.
I need it hard.
Deadly Thrust.
All you have to do is you have to do your campaign.
Too far away.
Rumbling Slam. Black Shots. Heap Debris. Rumbling Slam. Black Shots. Heap Debris. Black Shards. Rumbling Slam. Black Shards. Refracted Clean Light. Heap Debris. Rumbling Slam. Black Shards. Heap Debris.
Yep, sure.
Turn to stone.
This realm.
Stone Breath. Deadly Thrust.
Well, that ended horribly. Okay, so the rogue did his stealth thing, and yeah, it went off, and we wiped.
have many, many wares. Many farewells.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target. I do.
Turn to stone.
I need a target. I need a target.
Turn to stone. Powerful swipe.
I need a target. Too far away.
Powerful swipe. Turn to stone. Powerful swipe.
Cool, I found a whole bunch of work doing the Maldraxxus quest.
I have many
Very
lucky
long.
doos. You like?
Powerful swipe. Powerful swipe. Powerful swipe. Powerful swipe.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Powerful swipe.
I need a target.
Be gone, rebel filth! The ground bleeds!
Beware.
Minions! Your fate is carved in stone. Death from
Stone
above!
shattering leap.
Your Finlod take you!
Beware.
Beware. Your fate is carved in stone. Death from above. You never saw my son. Drown in blood. Beware. Flesh is weak.
Curse of stone.
Dust to dust. You never stood. Take you. Beware. This cannot be.
Oh well. I'm gonna go watch a movie, guys. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow.
Hey, you gonna watch a movie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch a movie.
Okay.
On my computer, not on the stream.
Because I'm almost on this this run.
Okay. I could probably do one. You gotta do like a Mythic Zero or something?
Well, I was gonna do my key if you wanted to.
Jagged slice.
And we can do one.
Jagged rapid fire. Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
I'll just chill for a while in the oracles, I guess.
Stone breath. Collect sins. Deadly thrust. Deadly thrust.
Oh, that's not bad.
Stone restoration. Deadly thrust.
Oh, that hurt. Now you made a friend.
Turn to stone. Turn to stone.
begin.
Stone breath. Deadly thrust.
My honor forever.
I need a target.
Second
I
life.
need a target.
Deadly thrust.
I need a target.
Curse of obliteration. Collect sin. Deadly thrust. Deadly thrust.
What news do you herald? Maw Walker. Need something destroyed? Know that your continued behavior is nothing new or original.
I need to target.
Your penance is at hand!
Volley of power.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
Anima fountain. Volley of power.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
Volley of power.
You must face your punishment.
Anima fountain. Volley of power.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
Volley of power.
You must face your punishment.
Anima fountain. Volley
This
of
power
power.
isn't doing much healing.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
You ever done glitter, like a glitter heal?
Volley of power.
Basically, it's like a holy paladin.
My floor needs me.
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must deal with you myself. Be gone, rabble! I am losing my patience. You have not earned your pride. Pitiful wretches! I am losing my patience.
Door of Shadows.
Beware.
The anima overflows! Feel the weight of your sin. I am losing my patience.
Door of Shadows.
Beware.
I have anima to spare. Feel the weight of your sin. Out of my way! I am losing my patience. Pitiful wretches!
There we go, just got that done.
So who's doing the next?
There we go, versatility. Okay, just got done.
Oh, you scared me there, man.
I did? Oh, good.
Loud.
There we go, get the invite.
I didn't.
I thought Trick's coming.
Oh yeah, it's there. I'm already here in bed. I was just reading my cell phone. I was in bed reading my cell phone. Waiting for you guys to finish. I was taking a rest. Okay.
Now I'll leave it up to you guys. Like I said, we could do it now 0, and then we can get our priest friend in here, or we can try and do this too.
Oh, you guys go ahead and do that too, if you guys want. Obviously, I can't do that.
Yeah. It's that the Trixie.
Well, I think we're okay with like if we do 0, but 2, I think we're pushing it.
That's it. Like I said, me and you can do the 2, or we can get our priest friend for 0.
I think we're better off with a 0.
Okay, you heard the man.
It's a man.
Because the 2 is timed and 0's not. That's the main reason why.
No.
So who's killing this stuff?
He's from the guild, Torino.
No.
Oh.
Oh. I can go in as a tank and Skullcrasher go in as a tank. And then have somebody heal.
I could heal, or a DPS. I guess if I go heals, it's faster.
You can change your spec anytime in the run, right?
Yeah.
As long as if they're timed, I don't think you can. But if it's a 0, you can.
Okay. You have a DPS spec, right, Trixie?
Just the tank.
just tank mode.
Tank mode, which I can DPS almost as much as the DPSers. So that's why I don't.
Okay.
I have many wares.
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
You heard that?
May your feet find good trails.
Where the lions at? So which one are we doing?
I'm trying to think of this. Necrotic Wake. Get the halls.
Te están escuchando.
Your daddy has friends, but not physical friends.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I'm physical as it gets.
They heard you. Yeah. My wife doesn't agree. My wife doesn't agree with my WoW playing, but you know, that's part of being.
But the thing is that I can't please you just the way the wife can.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You say you're not gonna go drinking nights because you're playing WoW.
Exactly. You know,
Think
I could
about
do
this
that
way.
instead of drinking.
Think about this way: you're being a responsible father, and you're not out drinking, but you're still out with the boys. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if something happens in the house, you can leave your buddies in WoW and go attend to your family.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, you guys are, you know, voice of consciousness here.
Yeah. I didn't hear that.
And your wife knows exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I used to have my computer in the living room, but now it's like in the main living room, so you know, everyone's around me.
Ken, are you going to heal or no?
Tell me
Yeah, I
what
can
you
heal.
need,
Let me
my
switch.
friend. Death is
Yeah,
the
I was just
ultimate-
wondering if you're going to heal or DPS, so I know what I'm getting.
No, yeah, I think I work more as better as a healer
Okay.
right now with my current eye level.
Well, what I was thinking we could do is get like another healer, and then Kimbar could probably do atonement healing.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Just like as an extra support, like your DPS.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Ow, my ears.
Sorry, guys.
So which one are we doing?
I just said, I think it's not Sanguine Depths.
Sanguine Depths?
Yeah.
Where's that? Reverend Breath?
Yeah. Ken, getting some mic feedback there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but just getting some feedback.
Oh, you're hearing background noise?
No, kind of like a mic feedback, not plugged in right or something like that.
Check it. It's still like that?
How
No, it's better.
may I serve? All souls have
Yeah, sometimes when the sound's too loud, it comes through the mic.
Yeah, and I don't have right now the push to talk. I took it off because pain in the butt.
What kind of mic do you got? Is it an audio jack or a USB?
Oh, it's a mix. It's a audio jack and USB. Yeah. I bought it on Amazon.
What's your budget for a good headset?
1,000? I'm kidding. No, I don't know.
Like for me, it's like $20.
And are you in the U.S. or Canada?
I'm in the U.S. No stream, no stream. I'm gonna mute a few times, guys. But I'm here. Okay.
Can you type something in Discord chat just so I can message you?
Scotch, you told me to send you a message, right?
Yeah, in general chat.
Oh, in general chat. I sent you a direct message. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Black Label's my original nickname, so.
Oh, that works, yeah. Okay, so that's the headset I'm using currently.
Let me see. Discord. Let's check it out. What's the price on that? I don't see the price. Let me see.
Click on the white one. I think it's out of stock.
Okay, black, white. I forgot my Amazon password.
Come closer, my new friend. I look upon you and dare to feel hope.
I don't remember my Amazon password. I gotta check it out. Oh man, I'm getting ganked. What the heck?
You gotta tell him, don't gank me.
Oh, there were 3 against me, there's no way.
One more time, yeah?
We just lost our healer.
Time for attention.
I tried to levitate, but I forgot that you get cancelled if you have a dot on you.
Just do fears. I used to like fear. Everybody runs away. Fears. With dispersion, rocket boots your way out of there.
Ooh. Yeah, I gotta choose a profession. I don't have a profession yet.
Rocket boots come in really handy. I thought about dropping tailoring and getting engineering for the boots. Just have to say more gold.
Yeah, I don't have the flight path for that place where you guys going.
So what'd you think of that headset I sent you?
I haven't seen the price. I wanted to check it on Amazon, but I forgot my password. Alright, black, wired, white, Steel Series. Looks good.
Okay, I'm looking at similar ones that are online. And it says for the black one, you're looking at $199.
$200, yeah. That's a nice price tag. And USD or?
Yeah, America, yeah.
Yeah, let me find mine. Mine was... I think I have the ones that... Oh.
My master did say to serve everyone. Another satisfied patron.
I sent you the one I have currently, Skull.
Okay.
Those are Trixie budget. Well, they're good, you know, for their price.
$20, man.
But it's literally 25.
Okay, that's my budget.
I believe they're so cheap. I think I bought them more expensive, but now they're cheaper.
Okay, okay. Don't go cheap. You know.
Are you saying I have bad mic?
Okay. How's these ones?
I'll check it out.
Why would anyone walk anywhere? Remember,
Does anyone have the flight path?
No.
Me neither.
Do you have the flight path, Trixie?
I'm already inside.
Can you go outside and help the guy summon?
So when you finish all the campaign is when you can choose your covenant, right?
No. Yeah. You have to choose your covenant first, and then you can do the campaign for the covenant.
What?
And you have to choose your covenant first.
But how do I choose it?
There's like a little question you go through.
Yeah, you have to complete the quests on each continent.
Oh, so yeah, I have to finish.
Yeah, so you basically, you know, as you're going through the storyline, as you do the quests, the continents or the islands are gonna open up for you.
I'm gonna die. No.
Then once you got all the continents opened up, they're gonna ask you to decide. Just two. Once you choose your covenant, then it'll open up the.
Exactly, but I have to finish the campaigns for all the 4 places before I can choose one.
There's a difference between a campaign and a quest, right? Because it's basically you're going through quests first to open up all. And then once you open up all the continents, you're gonna make a decision who's gonna be your covenant. Once you
and one covenants are better for each class or something, right?
You guys able to summon it, right?
Yep, I got it. I was just in combat.
Yeah, and the covenants are the strength. From what I've been hearing, almost everybody is choosing.
Revendreth?
Oh, they're choosing. Well, Revendreth is ranked number 2. Number 1 is Night Fae. The reason why they're choosing Night Fae is because Night Fae has what they call Convoke the Spirits. It's got a 2-minute cooldown on it. Basically, I'll read it. It says, call upon the Night Fae for an eruption of energy. Channeling a rapid flurry of 16 spells and abilities over 4 seconds. Imagine that. 6 spells and abilities in a 4-second period. That's a lot.
Oh.
So if you're like a shadow priest or something or like a mage or something, man, you're gonna be casting like a bunch of spells in 4 seconds.
Hey, can you come outside for a second?
Yeah.
Not only that, though, like when it comes to the tree,
over here.
Oh, because these people are not PvP. Flight path. Awesome.
Might as well grab it.
Yeah, thanks. Good deal.
Now to figure out how to get back.
Over here. Right. And do I go through here? Yep, okay. Where are you guys?
Oh no, it's a. I don't know if I should go through there.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know where everyone else is.
Where is everyone? There's a quest here if you want.
Yeah, I grabbed it already.
Reverend
I don't know where everyone
must
else
be
is.
Secure the prisoner and make a swift escape. Victory will be ours.
Where'd everyone go? Where are you, Trixie?
I'm by the stone.
Okay.
Outside? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
then you guys come inside then, right?
I'm going in.
Oh, okay, yeah. The hunter's here.
Yeah, I trust you. My life can.
Yeah. So now he's got gear to heal because we got like 5 or 6 new.
Yeah. Still have some greens, but I'm getting out of there too soon.
Okay.
Can
You
you
got-
share that quest that you just got? I can't find it on my list.
Dungeon. Your quest. You're already on the quest.
Okay, I just wonder if someone else didn't get it.
Ready? Yeah, let's go. I bet I can be like in a top 2 DPS. Watch. Free. I'm trying to build like a crit tank.
Crit tank?
Yeah. Like for DPSing as a critter tank. As a critter.
Critter.
Yeah. I'm beating you in DPS right now.
Well, because you're pulling ranks.
I'm out of range.
So I bet we're like the top 2.
Ooh, you hit it hard there. Someone doing AoE?
I'm doing it.
The Guardians do AoE. That's the reason why we have like one of the biggest DPS as tags is because we do tons of AoE.
Hey, your heals are pretty up there now.
Yeah, better, right? Finally. Don't worry, Skull. One day I can keep you up.
The large one must be the Alpha. Slay it, and the others will scatter.
Yeah, it feels a whole lot easier now that we're doing the mythics. The mythic zeros versus the other day. Can't wait to see like 5,000, 5,000, 5,000.
You know how this boss works, Ken?
No, never. First time here.
So basically, he's gonna target one of you guys and charge, and we all have to stack on him.
On me? Oh, no, the people they charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a mana and everything? Everyone's
I
up?
can use some. Just to make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all good.
Vicious headbutt. Hammering drain.
Move to Torino. Oh, what happened there?
That's a charge.
You have to move to the person, right? Or move out of him.
You have to move, stack on people.
Oh, but not on him.
Yeah, you have to stack on the team.
Got it, I thought.
Severing smash. Vicious headbutt. Hammering drain.
Oh, we lost that DPS too. That sucks. Move to Isar.
Vicious headbutt. Severing smash.
Also, these purple, these orb things you have to absorb.
Vicious headbutt. Hammering drain.
Yeah, he was away from us.
Where she moved when she moved out, or you guys away?
Yeah.
That's not how you need to do it.
No, you have to stack on the team.
Okay, so yeah, that DPS did it wrong too.
Yeah.
That's why he died. Okay.
Yeah, it's shared damage.
I'm just gonna write it just in case I don't know.
Vicious headbutt. Hammering drain.
He's gonna come after me.
Come on, stack on me.
Vicious headbutt.
Oh, you guys can get him maybe.
Smash.
And we'll take him down. Tanks are like OP.
12%, 11.
Vicious headbutt.
Oh. So there you go, lay on hands. Yep, OP. You guys got it, man. What release do we get right here or not release?
Our target lies deep within the prison. Let none stand in your way.
So I say we got 5 tanks, did like a mythic 2 the other day. No healers, no DPS, just tanks.
All druids.
Oh no, we're like all kinds of tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a DK tank can heal himself too. So
I
yeah.
was on my Demon Hunter in that group.
Yeah, well, I created a Demon Hunter too. I'm interested in playing one. I never played one. Aren't they like the best tanks right now?
So I heard, yeah.
They're pretty powerful. Death Knights also are pretty powerful tanks.
Yeah, I used to like being Death Knight.
I think right now, like the Druid's like second to the last or something among the tanks.
Paladin tanks seem pretty strong too.
Yeah, I think there's among the highest DPSers.
What, Paladin tanks?
Yep. The Druid's DPS is a little bit low.
3 DPS, even Boomkin?
No, not Boomkin, that's like Moonkin, right? I'm
Yeah.
talking about Druid. The DPS on the Guardian Druid right now, it's still a little bit on the low end.
Oh, okay, Nephero, okay.
Yeah, but compared to DPS, like that's what I was getting before, right? Like initially, some of the classes may seem broken, like at least on this first but as the patches progress throughout the seasons, gradually the tanks that seem like they're broken sometimes become very powerful because your class scales with gear. Can I give you an example? Gift thing, right, is 5% seconds. Well, what happens when you start having a tank with about 200,000 hit points? Like, it's almost impossible to take a druid down once you're like super gear like that.
Oh yeah.
Run away, little girl.
Run away. I got
Yeah,
you.
because of the chains, we have to run away to get them off.
Yep.
Once you get to that point of survival as a druid, then you start like
Mine's that guy.
you start stacking like a bunch of crit on a druid, like
that's
Oh. Yeah, Skull. I wasn't there, man. Sorry.
he passed away.
Run away, little girl.
Still having that tank.
Run away.
Oh, silence. This is bad.
What's happening to our tank?
Oh, silence. I'm silent still.
I can survive, but not for like super
Oh.
long. I got. Okay.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I only got 3 left. Huh?
What does he say, run away, little girl? He's
You have
assuming
to
our
run
sex.
away.
He's assuming our sex.
Can I say kill me? I'm about to die.
Far away,
It
man.
did nothing to you.
I'm dead.
And my lay hands is still on cooldown.
Oh, wait, you guys
Run away, little girl.
might survive.
Run away.
Run away, little girl.
I need to target something.
This next boss is going to test your healing.
Uh-oh, don't rely on me. Trixie, switch to Resto.
The prisoner is down below. Zerala, one of the Naru who invaded the Ember Wars. The others presumably slain. Denathrius has been draining its light to wield against his foes. We will wield it against him instead.
Okay, bring all the ads over here. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, the drain thing's over on the air side.
Uh-oh. Who pulled?
I pulled.
Oh. Let me use cooldown here. Suppression.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I'm just a bill, and I'm sipping on Capitol Hill.
Your kind are so fascinating, with so many secrets to uncover. The light
Right here,
will
bring him here. Bring him here, bring him here. Bring him here. Bring the ads here.
Bring there.
Right here.
There's good concentration, but the DPS ran over. Like, I think that's not even got him right away.
So the best way, Trixie, to get atonement for these guys is power word shield everyone, or you know, besides the AOE, you know.
What makes it really difficult right now to heal through atonement, like I mean, like I'm talking about like a fully dedicated healer as a discipline, right?
Bring them down here. Bring them down here.
You have to keep everybody bubbled in one way or another.
Yeah, keep that atonement up.
Bring them to the wild here.
The problem with the problem with feeling that way is that most of your spells cannot keep bubbles like for very long, right? So and it's very difficult to jump character to character in bubble.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So that's why, like the Disciplined Priest, there's like one legendary, which is a must-have right now, which basically lengthens the duration of your bubble by 6 seconds.
Where can I get that one? Right?
That's I haven't checked on that one. All I know it exists, and so that's like a must-have if that's the right you want to do. Mostly, what I was recommending for you to do in the meantime is you can go into groups as DPS, or technically you're going in as a discipline with haste and crit stacked, so you can do as much damage as possible.
Thank you, Zerala.
Try to
You make
ignore mastery. That's the worst stat you can have.
Yeah, I saw the.
And Versa comes in, but I mean it's like preferably you want to do haste and crit. So that means the more haste you do, the more spells you cast, and then that's how you're basically you're doing crap loads of damage. Now, you know, assuming that you don't have that legendary,
I do not.
Also,
probably gonna
recommend going to a website called Ask Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
Is that like Icy Banes or better?
No, it's better.
Okay.
Okay, so we ready?
Refresher again, sorry, for this guy. This is the boss?
Yeah, so this is the boss right here. What's going to happen, he's going to have 2 attacks. One's going to come across the wall here. One's going to come across the wall here. So when it comes across here, I'm going to say wall. When it comes across here, I'm going to say fence. So if I say fence, you go to the wall.
Oh, this way.
If I say wall, you go to the fence. Okay?
Okay, opposite.
Yeah. Here we go. So you see those two things? There we go. Just like that. Just dodge it.
Okay.
And also don't stack on people with that thing.
Got it.
Coalesce manifestation.
Fence.
Residue.
You will confess. One hit
Oh, someone died, damn it.
would endure.
Does the magic damage.
Wall.
Coalesce manifestation.
Fence.
You will confess. One way or another. Revenge.
Oh, shit.
Mortal.
You're right. It is gonna affect my healing.
Wall. Fence.
Residue.
You will confess.
Yeah.
Revenge mortal.
You gotta be away from the tank too.
Manifestation.
Because that AoE got you guys are hitting.
Wall. Fence.
You will confess.
Wall. Oh, sorry, fence. Wall.
Residue.
Oh, I didn't go on the wall. Oh, there it is.
Coalesce manifestation.
You will confess. One way or another.
Oh, there's the fence. Next comes the wall.
Very low kin. I mean skull.
Residue.
You will confess.
I'm gonna heal myself for a while.
Coalesce manifestation.
What class can remove curses?
The healers can. And then we got the discipline and the holy priesthood.
Yeah, curse? I can only dispel magic.
Residue.
Ah, there I go.
You died? Oh man.
Yeah.
Coalesce manifestation.
Got 13% there, tricks. Only 55k. Oh, rest. Nice, nice.
Wall. Fence.
Oh.
Others
Oh,
are
come on, I
in
popped my
need of
shield. Why'd you kill me?
ministrations.
I guess I can go healer for this battle. Let me switch over. Help him out.
Want me to go DPS?
Yeah, you could probably DPS through discipline, so you can practice.
Oh, DP. Okay, this one. Got it.
You'll be DPSing and then just and my other weapon. Get some food real quick.
Last boss will also test healing too.
I could probably do. Just I'm gonna let my change my tree.
I can go Shadow DPS if you need more DPS.
Might be best, I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Discipline can do crap load of DPS.
More than Shadow?
Not as much, but we can get close. When I used to do discipline with that build that I told you about with haste and crit, I used to do about 80% of you know, I could beat about 80% of all the players.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Let us begin.
Watch out. Fence.
You will confess one way or another.
Coalesce manifestation.
Coming on the wall, coming on the fence, so wall first. Fence.
You will confess.
Oh, get away from me, get away from me.
Coming up on the fence.
Coalesce
Wall first.
manifestation.
Sorry, I think. See behind me to watch.
You will confess.
Away from moderate.
One way or another.
Some of these guys don't know how to avoid
Residue.
Wall.
Fence.
You will confess one way or another.
Coalesce manifestation.
Oh
Wall.
shoot, the other way.
Fence.
You will confess revenge, mortal.
Residue.
You guys got it.
Wall.
Come on, come on, come on,
Coalesce
come on.
manifestation.
Trick, you gotta do some DPS.
Fence.
and
There you go. I know, I know. People were stacking on each other and... Oh, really? So we're here, right?
No, I can rest.
Yeah. Mechanics, definitely.
I'm gonna go back to there.
Thanks for the help, Trix.
Yep. It's challenging to heal.
Ooh,
Especially-
nice. You got that, Kin? I mean, Skull. I just feed you as a dwarf, and I think you're the same. We're the same person. Where are we going, guys?
Going down some sort of tunnel down right here. Ah, here we go. Down here.
Oh, nice. You were trading. Good. Grand Protector.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
Wouldn't it be best for you to stay in heal mode for the rest of this point?
Who, Trixie or me?
Tricks.
Up to him. You know, whatever he wants.
The next one's gonna be hard too.
We can switch around like when we come to the bosses.
And that's a good thing about playing in a team with voice chat and everything, you know. You can coordinate those stuff. I'm definitely liking this much better.
So we gotta get Trixie's Discord working.
I know.
For raid.
But to be honest, this is not that bad. I thought it was worse.
No, I mean when we start raiding.
Oh yeah.
We can do just small raids, 10 people, and I can kill you, whatever.
How dare you!
Oh, I pulled my bad. Shit. Sorry, guys. That was my bad.
There is nothing
How'd
I
you
can
pull it
learn
off?
from you.
I tabbed
patience
and
is
hit
wearing
the
Get
dot.
3 orbs. You need 3 orbs here.
Get the yellow stuff.
Does he get 3 orbs?
Beware.
I got 2.
Endless torment.
Dan?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I died instantly.
I died too.
Iron spikes.
On the orbs.
Yeah,
Such a
you have to get 3 orbs on that part.
Finally.
I only got 2, so that's right.
Zerali. Where were we?
And you pick one of the hardest mythics.
How is this one of the hardest mythics?
Because if you miss on something, then you wipe.
This is like my favorite mythic.
Really?
It is. It's a fun one, but if you don't know the mechanics and you miss something, wipe. It doesn't matter what your gear is, right? If you miss something, you wipe. Same thing goes with the other side. If you miss the portal, doesn't matter if you got like 300 gear score, you're gonna get it wiped.
Oh yeah, that freaking instance yesterday.
I got it done.
You did? Oh man, you're determined. I admire you. With the same warlocks, or you got another healer? What do you do?
Made the whole group again.
No. Or if you want to switch, Trixie?
Yeah, I guess so. Just don't like healing people that don't know how to play. And I think we got some DPS that don't know how to play. And my other weapons. Specs.
You good?
Her water. Him.
Okay, I'm ready.
5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
How dare you interrupt my
Just
research?
remember,
Iron spikes.
Something with the orb?
yeah, 3 of them.
You gotta get 3 of them.
Yeah.
My patience is wearing thin.
Orb. Here you go.
Even
1,
here.
2. Oh, I
did
get
it,
it.
but there's people competing for the orbs.
Yeah, I can.
Beware.
I only got 2 again.
Endless torment.
Oh, what the fuck?
You gotta dodge it.
It's in there.
Iron spikes.
There is nothing I can learn from you.
What happened there, Trixie?
You died too fast, you're too squishy.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
This is what I hate about this one. It's like people competing for the yellow orbs.
So you just gotta get the orbs close to you, right? Don't fight for the other one.
Yeah, but it's just everybody
Endless
fighting for
torment.
themselves. That's what they're doing. I don't blame them.
Iron spikes.
There is
It's just some of
nothing I
these
can
fight
learn from
mechanics
you.
like really crappy.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines.
1,
Even here.
2. You're missing 1. Yeah, okay, you got it.
Beware.
The more you get, the less you get hit hard.
Iron spikes.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
And also, that hunter is doing twice the damage the warrior is.
Endless torment.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Iron spikes.
So much to discover.
A little broken. Do we get a space where it's outdoor in this instance?
So, this is the prize you seek.
Like outdoor space so I can use my mount, or there's no outdoor space?
No outdoor space.
Oh shit.
Can someone carry this thing? Because my UI messes up so much. You staying healer?
Yeah, I guess so.
I need a target.
Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit harder because
None
you're gonna have more
have
the
ever
spikes.
escaped the sanguine depths, and neither will you.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Could you heal through all this damage, kid?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, so from this point on to this door, it's going to start the fight. So I'm going to keep pulling a little bit. Hope you up for this, Trixie.
Yeah, I'm just drinking, so give me a little bit of time to it.
Oh, you need a drink?
Yeah. That's one thing I hate about this particular expansion. Ever since they got rid of Spirit, I used to love have infinite like mana.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
As long as you geared it properly, you would never run out of mana.
God, slay them all!
Okay, when you see like a light down the ground, you gotta be in it, okay? Or you're gonna get knocked back.
You gotta what?
Stand in the light.
Okay. Stand in the light.
So just watch what the hunter's gonna do, okay? Stand on the hunter, stand on the hunter. The hunter didn't drop it? Why? Does the hunter know what he's doing?
Nope, probably not.
Yeah, most people don't pay attention to the mechanics, they just DPS!
Wretched mortals! I can't attack.
Can someone mention it to the hunter?
Okay, you need to drop the light, right?
Yeah.
Shining radiance.
Not now, right?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that have a cooldown?
Yeah, it has a cooldown.
Oh, but that's not good, right?
Yeah. Tell him to drop it during the boss's attack.
Back in the day, the healers, man, were like super powerful.
That prisoner belongs to
When
the
DPS
master.
started complaining that they were too powerful.
Take it.
Gonna power infuse this guy.
Hopefully next expansion they'll start fixing the issue with mana, like depletion and stuff like that. Like give us a legendary that mana costs like half or something.
Now.
Okay, light, drop it. There you go. You got the hint.
You are nothing but Draven's dog.
So right now we just gotta kill ads, right? No, don't focus on the ads, on the boss.
We gotta focus on the boss too.
Okay.
I'm down to about 25% mana already.
Do you still have an innervate?
Oh, that's a trash, like skill. I never use it anymore. It used to give you about 20 to 30% mana, now it just reduces the mana for like 10 seconds.
No way.
Trash. So I
Wow.
say that healers have been completely hurt.
Wow, man, yeah.
And what they did is that they give the DPSers like self-healing mechanics, but nobody ever uses them. Healer to heal them.
Yeah, I remember even as a rogue, we have some type of healing, you know.
Every class has got something, you know, like, you know, Battle Priest, you can... Shamans can do it, bears can do it, we all can. Or you have second wind. So, but nobody uses those spells, it's because they're all too focused on DPS.
DPS thing, yep.
The survival.
Drop, there you go.
So they nerf the healer and nobody uses their self-healing mechanics as a little okay, so what is the healer supposed to do?
even me, I'm not using Vampiric Touch sometimes.
and you're supposed to, I mean, in my opinion, you're supposed to use
No,
it.
definitely. But do you remember before that the Shadow Priest had, you know, Vampiric Touch all the time? Now you have to cast it.
It's bullshit, like, because what happens is like, you know, the healing mechanics on a warrior are much better than that of a Shadow Priest. You know, because you get second wind like all the time. And it's like, same thing like with me, I got like frenzied rejuvenation up the wazoo. It's like, it's crazy. When the game first started, like, talking about vanilla, you got one frenzied rejuvenation, or one regeneration, only one. Right now I have 4. As a tank, and that's crazy. It's like a lot of like healing. But you get tanks that refuse to use it.
Like the Protection Paladin?
Well, you got also like Protection Paladin has what they call Lay on Hands. There's like a cooldown on it, like every 3 minutes or something. But you got a lot of paladins that refuse to use those buttons.
What about me? I'm using it.
Well, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying a lot of paladins, right? A lot of paladins that refuse to use it. That's part of the reason why I don't enjoy playing healer too often anymore. You know, back in the day, man, I would not only that, but like I used to have more healing spells on my bar. So rejuvenation, healing got cut in half roughly.
That was the main heal, practically, and then, you know.
Yeah, and so now you have to cast it twice to get the same effect as you used to before.
Do you still have life bloom or not anymore?
Yeah, we have Life Bloom, but you can only cast it on one character at a time. Back in the day,
you used to stack it. Remember?
yeah, I would. What I would do is I would stack it back in the day. Let me.
Oh, can I get a repair here? No. Damn it.
Yeah, I got a mount for that.
Yeah, but you can't mount it here. I thought we could. Just that I'm a little yellow.
Oh yeah, you're right. We can't mount here. So what I used to do in the old days, I would cast Rejuvenation and Life Bloom on everybody.
You okay, Trixie?
Yeah, I'm okay now. So and now I can't do that anymore. That's what I say. You know that.
So basically, this hunter's gonna be near me. So just stay near me before he drops, okay?
Surrender the prisoner.
Just be careful. Don't get thrown off the building.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna be stacked near me.
Move away from others.
Shining
Okay.
Radiance.
And he wasted it.
Beware.
Piercing Blur.
Okay, stay out of that red.
The strength of stone.
Even like physical priest used to be able to bubble.
Oh, drop it. No.
Beware.
The strength of stone.
Didn't she needed to drop that thing? Or-
He wasted it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Another traitor falls.
He needed to use it right there, right?
Yeah.
That's what I get about that one.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. What? No, don't do that. Me too. Is there a way we can... What? No. Okay, sorry guys. I know. Boy.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Boy. Come on. Boy. No one's an engineer in this guild. None of you guys are. Repair bot like the old days.
Oh, I used to have one on my priest. What?
You remember when also the mage had to do waters like individually before the table? It would be 1 hour before creating water for everyone.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, in vanilla, when you do a raid, you know, the table thing didn't exist. So he had to create stacks of water and then trade them to people who needed them.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
it's not like today.
Oh, and then,
5, 4,
and then
4,
you would be doing
three,
raids
two,
with blues.
2, 1, 1.
Yeah.
I remember that too. And you would have to you would have to attune your character, and then you would get like a different type of gear for like different fights. So you would have to get like fire resistant armor.
For your crimes.
Yeah, Molten Core you're talking about?
Yeah, those ones.
Wow, yeah, I remember everyone with fire resistant with Ragnarok. I mean, it's a throwback.
So
Any radio? Put it in. There you go.
Man, I got thrown out.
That was close. Yeah, he took too long. Can he drop that? Can he drop that thing for another person or?
I don't think so.
Another traitor
No?
falls. Bleed for your crime.
Beware.
Piercing Blur.
This is what I call cheap. Like, throwing people off like small, like little platforms and crap like that.
Yeah.
I wish Blizzard would stop doing that. Like, it's like you're playing
Shining
Mario
Radiance.
Brothers. It's like, come on, I'm playing WoW, not Mario.
Piercing blur.
Beware.
Piercing blur. Shining Radiance.
No, it was a skull who had it. So you can pick it up. You can drop it and someone can pick it up.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, once everybody's wiped it,
Yeah.
now he's throwing it on the ground.
Beware.
Piercing blur.
Oh, but somebody, okay, Skull picked it up, okay. I was wondering what happened.
Shining Radiance.
Look at that, perfect.
Beware.
Come on, Dust. Who left? Oh, the warrior.
Beware.
Piercing blur.
Ah, yeah.
Escapes the sanguine depths.
I tried.
No one.
Is there a way we can get out of here so I can like repair? Or that's no way.
It's a long walk back.
Damn. Yeah, we're -1.
-1. What? Why?
The warrior left.
Why?
Too many deaths. People get frustrated.
I guess we'll format it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we got this.
I think if I'm all yellow, I'm all yellow and have some red, so that's no good.
No, if you're red, it's, I mean, there's no NPC that can fix stuff in.
No.
I guess I could walk out, but it's gonna take forever, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have a warlock, so he can summon me.
This is the stuff that annoys me from Blizzard. But...
Why do we play this game, huh?
Well, eventually Blizzard fixes it. You know, they get the clue. Too many complaints.
Exactly. Well, yeah, you know, there's millions of people who pay their subscription. They should hear us, you know.
You know, they do certain things and they mess it up, but usually they end up fixing.
Yeah, see, my UI is fucked right here.
It's a good game overall, though. I mean, I can't trash it. It's probably the best MMO in the industry.
Oh, definitely. It's been here forever, so that means a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload my UI and hopefully that fixes it. But I don't know if it goes away or something like that then.
Let's see how this goes.
5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Oh, I thought you were pulling. Damn it.
Shining
Ah shit, I hit the wrong button. That's gonna suck.
I'm gonna use power word radiant on this guy.
Because when you pulled it, I moved my mouse around a little bit. Wasn't ready.
Yeah, my bad.
9 seconds, come on.
Oh, you didn't.
I
didn't hit it.
I was 3 seconds off.
Oh.
Because when you pulled the boss, I panicked and I hit the button.
I hate this dungeon. It's made for the platform. That's what I hate about it.
It was me who pulled. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
All them up to keep them in a certain spot and not move it around too much.
Okay, let's zone out for repair.
Should we die and release, or no? That doesn't work. If we go Hearthstone, go back and come back, do we?
No, because not gonna get over here. It's gonna be faster this way.
Okay.
I think we went too far.
What's the time zone over there where you live, Skull? Is it the same Eastern time?
It's Newfoundland time here.
Another type of zone.
Yeah. It's 1 a.m.
Holy shoot. Okay. And you like that? You like having a server that's like not the same time zone?
That's the closest time zone I can get.
I used to have a guild master that played from California. He liked it because 4 hours behind, he could be early for all the quests. I mean, for the raids and stuff. He was like, "Look, let's keep going, guys." And it's like, "No, it's already 2 a.m." I was like, "Oh, it's already 8 here."
Hunter coming?
No, I think he stayed.
No, he's going. If anything, we can summon him here and make it faster.
Maybe he wanted that. So Trixie, more housework tomorrow? How's the weather?
Well, it's in the... And then it gets pretty hot, like during the day. It's like
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
to stay outdoors, for 6-8 hours in the sun, it's too much. So,
Okay, summon.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a little mount for fixing stuff. So.
Oh, me too. I got this old one from Wrath of the Lich King.
You clicked it, right?
I did, or did I not? There you go.
I'm already outside. So. You guys inside?
Did you summon the hunter?
No, I'm just outside.
Yeah, he's probably here, but we can't see him.
Yeah, it has to be someone without war mode that can repair him. I guess I don't know.
Oh, yeah. You're right. That makes sense.
Mage in there?
Mage just in here, yep.
Hey, at least that saves the run back. Yeah, so don't pull without me pulling it because I panicked that last time.
You panic and you hit the light thing?
Yeah, because I was trying to click on one of my buttons because I'm mostly mouse clicker.
Oh, you're a mouse clicker, huh?
So when I went to go press my buttons, it scrolled over the thing.
Alright, who's gonna pick that up? Not the healer? Should I do it? A tank? Okay.
Should be the tank doing it. The
Yeah,
tank is the one.
My UI messes up though, but okay.
We trust you, we trust you.
No, just because my UI messes up, that button goes away.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Surrender the prisoner!
Too bold.
The hunter.
Bleed for your crimes!
Typical. Hunters do that kind of stuff all the time.
You picked up first.
Beware.
Piercing blur.
You have the strength of stone!
There you go.
Radiance.
Yeah, man.
Beware.
That's the off the building again.
No.
You want stacker last?
Yeah, I was stacked on the side where the boss was at. That's why I hate this particular instance, because it's like it's got cheaper mechanics.
Another traitor falls! I will cast you down!
Shining radiance.
Beware.
Piercing blur.
Enough!
Oh, got it.
Suffering will be a testament to the Master's wrath.
Good.
Yeah, you can give me a res, I guess.
Nah, we're all releasing.
I can give you a ref if you want to wait.
I'll wait for a little while.
Well, fun, thanks. He just left. Alright.
I'm just gonna face palm at that answer.
Yeah, mages are OP on DPS.
No, I was just gonna face palm at that answer because I said hero and no one pressed it.
All right, I got you, Trixie.
No. Yeah, I got a special book.
Too late. I'll elevate. Float. Ooh, head. Oh my God, this is good. This is good. All right, guys, I'm ready. 157.
Look at his gold. Actually, you got Radiant Lightbinder Brace. I got that early.
I can officially do heroics.
Yeah, see, now you're geared.
And let me try to.
I level 172.
Nice.
198.
Damn. Oh no. Maybe you're giving this quest. I went out of the instance because I wanted to. Where is the guy? Okay, no, I gotta go like out of the. Never mind. I'll use Hearthstone.
Yeah, you have to hand in the quest somewhere farther.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah, you just gotta work on your quests now.
Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Yeah, you could tell, like, when you're doing mythic runs, the favorite mythics that people like to run.
Which is?
Some people tend to stay away from certain mythics that they never ever do. Stay away from them.
One of them is Sanguine Depth.
Yeah, that's one of them. People don't do those. People like to do Plague a lot. That's like real easy.
I love Sanguine Depths.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're doing it like Mythic 5 or so, you're gonna hate it. Because I've done it once. That's what I say. It's got like a little cheapo mechanic. It's like the other one is the other side. People don't do that. It's very rare. People always try to find the easiest path, or the path that least resistance when they're trying to gear up their character.
Let me guess. They don't want to do the other. No, not the other side. What's
Hello.
that one where she like talks a lot?
I don't remember which one that is.
See you later.
They don't like doing the one with the orbs. You know, like when the wind started blowing you all over the place. People hate that one. And,
the one with the Fire of Ascension, the one we made.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. It's because of the last fight. It's very hard to finish it. The thing is, what happens is that when you start doing like the difference between level 0 or level 1 and level 2, it doesn't seem like it's really very much. But the higher you get into the mythics, the hit points on the bosses gets ridiculously high, especially when you're doing, you know, that and then they're. Get thrown off. You lose one character, well, guess what? You just lost the fight. You know, and the thing that gets is that you can't battle rest, right? So because if they're off the platform, that means you can't battle rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Right. So it's like, you know, any other fight anywhere else, as long as you find a corpse, you can battle rest a person. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. He's like a super cheap one. And, you know, that happens to be one of them that I can think.
Yeah, they just make it stupid hard on purpose, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ever done the one where they say up, and away for the World Quest?
No, not yet.
I just upgrade both of you guys to veteran class.
Okay. What? I'm not a general. I'm just joking. I don't care about the rank. I could be private Gold Pile for all I care. But like there's a quest, the world quest, right? It's just called up, and away, right? And then basically what you do is you jump from flower to flower, and you're catching like updraft, and then and that carries you up, and then gradually, you know, the goal is to jump from flower to flower using the lighting. You have to jump about 18 flowers before you can kind of get to where you're supposed to get the.
I never done that quest, but I think I know what you mean.
It's like, and the highest I've ever done is about 10 flowers. And I mean, one day I tried it. I was there like for 2 hours. You know, you get lag, anything happens, you just don't. Sometimes you face through the flower.
Wait, was that the one in Legion?
That's in Bastion.
Oh, okay, but something like that was in Legion too.
Yeah, it's like that's what I call Mario Brothers mechanics, right? It's like, man, I suck at Mario Brothers. It's like, you know, give me something that's like, you know, okay, move here, move there. you know, you once you learn the mechanics, okay, it's like telling us, okay, let me say fence, and you run to the wall. I say wall, run to the fence. Okay, those I can work with. Right? You know, and you can time it like 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
What?
I have a warlock follow me, a horde warlock follow me, and bowing to me. Literally, he keeps bowing.
Yeah, he's just goofing around. Sometimes I go out and because my character is a girl, right? It's called
Hey.
I knew it was you. I was like, online, offline, online. I was like, that's like, it's a lot of alts.
Yeah. I was just checking their mails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess Tricks went offline.
Oh yeah, I'm heading out soon too.
Okay. I was just checking all the things, and I was gonna come back and say goodnight to you guys.
Yeah, good games, man. Thank you.
Yeah. I wish I could have said goodnight to Tricks and said thanks.
Oh no, he left like really quick, so.
Okay.
And suddenly, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for the run and all that sort of stuff. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, definitely. See you tomorrow if you're around.
Yeah. Same time, I guess?
Yeah, around there.
Or are you going to come on a bit early? Because I was on pretty early, I think.
Tomorrow I'm out in the field. I actually have work, so I'm gonna maybe come in tonight.
Wait, what's this? You got work?
Yeah, and actually in the field. I haven't been in the field in a while.
Just don't catch that corona.
No.
Well, unless you crack one open.
Exactly.
Like I was just driving downtown and I was like looking on the billboard like, why are you advertising corona?
Yeah, it's not a good name to have that right nowadays.
I wonder if how much their sales are affected because their name is called Corona.
You know, human beings are really weird, so that actually may have like motivate them to buy that beer. So don't get surprised if their sales went up.
I'll just take a quick news report. Corona beer contributes $1 million to restaurant industry.
There you go. That beer tastes horrible. I don't like it.
Corona beer helps restaurant industry rebuild.
There you go.
It's the most popular beer in America, survey says.
Yeah, I live in Wisconsin, so if you drink Corona here, they'll look at you wrong.
Mm-hmm. Corona beats coronavirus for Constellation brands in fiscal 2021.
What?
Yeah.
Portion there. I want to see how long this chapter is for this campaign.
Is cannabis beer the next big trend? Oh dear God.
There already is some CBD beer.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, back in April 3rd, Corona Beer stops production. Okay, so basically the reason why they closed down, because Mexican government has turned off non-essential businesses. Alcohol is essential. Okay, well, I'm off. Have a good night.
You too, man. Take care.
Yeah. And I'll see you sometime tomorrow.
Right. Sounds good.
Okay. Peace out.
Peace.
And for you guys watching in TV land, thanks for watching me. Hope you have a really good night.